Okay, so I think we're back, boys. My internet literally just crashed, which was crazy. I mean, honestly, that could not have gone any worse. Not gonna lie, that is pretty disappointing. Everything just crashed all at once. My internet just completely cut out. So yeah, the stream unfortunately just went down. We lost everything basically. But yeah, if we get a rip in the chat, boys, I mean, it couldn't have gone worse. Honestly, it could not have gone any worse. But yeah, we are back, boys, and we are going to continue to stream. Hopefully the internet doesn't cut out again. But if the stream does go down, then you'll know what will happen this time. But yeah, so I think we're just going to literally pick up from where we left off, boys. So we are continuing with this 400k team with the 89 Klassian Huntelaar. So I'm thinking we need to maybe go and get an Eredivisie central midfielder potentially. Praying for your internet. I mean, boys, it's honestly, my internet is normally pretty good, but for some reason it just crashed. I honestly don't know what happened there. 82 De Jong, he actually looks pretty good. Have any of you guys used this De Jong? Will Morris says Hakimi is worth it. I mean, it might be worth getting his future stars card. I don't know if it'd be worth using the 76, but we might use him. We'll have to take a look and see. So De Jong, do you guys think it would be worth going with De Jong, or do you not think he'd be good enough to put into a team? Yeah, thank you for everyone who has came back and rejoined the stream anyway, boys. I do appreciate that. I think he looks decent going forwards. Would have to wait and see. I've used his 90 card, but I've not used his 82. I think we might go with Hakimi. Maybe get a new central midfielder in there. Because if we go with Hakimi, we can go with Jerome Boateng then as a centre-back, which would be nice. Shout out to Maltz the Wizard who says, hey DGM, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. I used him, he's okay. Yeah, I think he'd be decent, but I don't think he'd be anything that special, would he, really? This way we could get some midfielders from Bayern Munich, maybe might be the play. We could go over to, not Tolisso, we'd go maybe Goretzka. What left midfielders are there in Ligue 1 is the question. Because it needs someone to link to Depay. To be fair, we could actually go 4-1-1, 4-4-1-1. And have Depay playing just behind. Huntelaar. That might work a bit better, maybe. Harry says to go with Fekir. Yeah, I think Fekir might have to be in the team. I don't know if that would be a bit too attackive, though. I mean, AUR, if that's how you say his name, would be a very good player to have, but he's quite expensive. Could maybe go with a Rabiot, perhaps. Ndombele and Rabiot. It depends if the person has any more special cards, though, doesn't it, really? Could maybe go with a Rabiot. That might work. Rabiot and Tolisso, potentially. I don't think that would put Depay on full chemistry, though, would it? That's the problem. I think maybe we'd have to change the formation. Could maybe go this formation. Put Fekir in the cam. He has actually got a new inform, hasn't he, Fekir? So that would put Depay on full chemistry, and it would also put Hunter on full chemistry. But that would mean we'd need to get some more chemistry for Ziyech, which would be the problem. I think we might have to change the team completely. I think it would probably What I could do is go with this. Put Huntelaar up front, Ziyech right forward. Let's just put the pie on the bench for now. Let's put all these cards on the bench. So we just need to get an orange link. So let's quickly take a look what other Morocco players there are that could link to Ziyech. So I know there's Benashir, but he's obviously a centre back. This guy's an SBC, isn't he? He has got a regular, I think that's an inform card, isn't it? What league's that? Belgium or Turkey? It's not really great leagues, is it? So I still think we'd have to maybe get an Eredivisie player in there. Harry says go with Benashir. I mean, I don't think we'd be able to link him to the centre. I don't think we'd be able to get a right midfielder to link to the centre back. That would be the main problem. So we'll have to take another look and see what there is in this league. Actually, I've just had an idea. I think I know what we could do, boys. Go back to the 4-4-2. I think 4-4-2 is probably the best bet. Go with Wakimi, if I'm even saying his name right. I don't think I am. But what we could do is go with Wijnaldum from Liverpool. Maybe get his inform. That would work quite nicely. But it's whether we'd be able to get Wijnaldum on full chemistry then, isn't it? Maybe go with Wijnaldum as the cam, perhaps. Notice me says Genji, so there's your shout out, bro. Get Tadic. Has Tadic got any good cards? Let's take a look. I don't think he's got any good cards really, has he? He should probably have got given a special card or something for the way he played against Real Madrid. So we've got Wijnaldum in there, Hakimi. So it's in a 400k budget, so I'm going to quickly take a look how much these players would cost. So it's only Ziyech and Wijnaldum and Hakimi that would have to pay for at the moment. But anyway, boys, the new cards are going to be coming out in just a second, so we probably will take a break from building squad builders and just take a look at what new cards EA are going to release. So Hakimi, so that only comes to 83k with those players, so still got around about 300k left to spend on the team. Could we maybe go Fabinho again? Go down the Liverpool route? If we go Fabinho and Fernandinho. Maybe go with the 87 upgraded Fernandinho. So that would work nicely, and then we could go with the one and only Mehdi Benashir. And that way we can go down the Serie A route. So it's 1 minute until it is going to be 6 PM, boys. So that team's looking pretty decent at the moment. We've got the chemistry as well. So I think we'll probably leave it there. We will come back to it and hopefully we can complete the squad. I think we'll remove these players for now because the team's looking pretty strong like that. And I'm thinking maybe a Leroy Sané could maybe go left midfield perhaps. That might work quite nicely. Could maybe go down the Brazil route actually. Get Douglas Costa. But anyway, boys, we are going to quickly take a look at what new cards they have brought out and what new SBCs are out as well. So let's back off it. We'll go back onto it. Hopefully, they've released some new SBCs. Yo, what's going on, Mr. DGM? I'm doing pretty well. Very excited to see what they're going to release. Because I think there are going to be some new SBC cards or something like that. Shout out to All You Need who says, hi, how you doing, bro? So here we go. Special squad building challenges are available for a limited time. So let's take a look. What SBCs are there? So there's a new, the Country of Football SBC where you get a premium players pack. There is also, wow, no way. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. 87 Hulk. 86, 85 overall. Not too expensive. 2 Team of the Week players. I mean, it's pretty reasonable, to be honest. For an 87. 86 pace, 86 dribbling with 91 shooting, 92 physicality. Will Morris thinks it's overpriced. I don't know if it's that overpriced. I think he would play pretty well. So is Hulk the only card that they've released? So yeah, of course there is a new player of the month for Aguero that's came out today as well. But he is overpriced, Aguero. So Hulk's the new SBC. I think we will complete this SBC on stream as well, boys, for sure. Just quickly going to check Twitter and see what cards they have released. Because I'm guessing they've released like loads of cards. So yeah, here they are. You guys won't actually be able to see them on screen, but I will put them in the concept squads and we'll take a look at them. But there is a Neymar as a cam that they've brought out. I think that's a bit repetitive though, isn't it? I mean, we've already added Neymar cam card. Let's call it Carniball. So these are all the new cards that they've released. They're pretty good as well. A lot of high rated cards from what I can see on Twitter. So there's a Neymar 96 cam. Let's take a look at him. He'll be so much money. So this is a new Neymar card. I don't think any, there's not going to be any on the market. So there is a Dybala right winger as well. I think that's quite a nice position change actually, Dybala to right wing. Got a 91 Mario Icardi. That's a pretty nice upgrade. 82 pace. Someone's already packed Icardi. 500k there. You could buy him. Wow, 97 attacking position and 96 finishing. 99 jumping, 99 heading accuracy. I think he'd be very good. What do you guys think of the card design as well? It's quite a nice card design, I think. Check the weekly objectives. I will check those in just a moment as well. So there's a new Immobile as well. 91 Immobile. Some people have already... Could you imagine if you packed Immobile already? I mean, it's been out for 3 minutes. And there's already loads of Immobiles on the market. Let's check the weekly objectives quickly and see what they've brought out for those. So as you can see on screen, boys, there it was. You've got a new 89 Rubbery in there as well. 88 Gabriel Jesus. 90 Toby Alderweireld. Oh, boys. What is going on? 88 Talisca. I'm going to have to get this card. No gold players allowed. Win 10 separate online single matches using 11 silver players. 11 silver Brazilians to earn Talisca. So it's got to be a Brazil silver team to get Talisca. Whoa, there's a Ben Arthur as well. So it's the exact same, but you've got to use a silver French team. This is crazy, boys. Okay, so there's an Emre Can, and that's a German silver team. I think I might have to do some silver squad builders, Would you guys want me to make some squad builders around silver teams? It'd be pretty easy to make a solid team as well. I reckon Brazil will probably have a pretty good silver team. So who is that? Waiter from Celtic. Score in 4 separate squad battle wins using players from from the US. Professional difficulty. So that one's a bit easier to do. He's only an 84 rated though. That is crazy though. I need to have a look at some of these stats, boys. So yeah, I think quite a few of you guys would like to see some silver squad builders. I could definitely do that in the future. I've got to take a look at some of these cards though, boys. Could you imagine getting Hulk and Talisca? both of them in your team, that'd be incredible. Talisca's stats are going to be incredible. He's going to be insane. Wow, 88 rated. Look at those stats. 94 long shots. 92 attacking positioning as well. What a card. His high to medium work rate, 6'3". He'd be so good. There was a Ben Arthur card as well. Ben Arthur would actually be very useful. He's not actually appearing on concepts. It was Ben Arthur, right? Pretty sure it was a Ben Arthur card. Yeah, it's Ben Arthur 86. He's not appearing on concepts for some reason. Ben Arthur, actually thinking about it, if we quickly take a look at my free team, he plays in the French league, doesn't he? So if I put Ben Arthur there, he'd get a link to Falcao, and he'd link perfectly to Petit, and he would get a link to Martial as well. So I would definitely like to get Ben Arthur. I think he actually might be the one I'll go for. It's between him or Talisca. I could maybe go for both. That is incredible. They've not really released any weekly objectives like this before as well, have they? Where you can get some really good cards from actually playing the game, which is great. Emre Can as well. I would like an Emre Can. I guess his stats would be great. Because he's got pretty decent stats already, hasn't he? Let's take a look. So Ben Arthur, I'm pretty sure, yeah, for some reason his concept card isn't appearing. Let's take a look at Emre Can. So there's an 86 Emre Can. He looks good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how good he'd be. 76 pace. I think if you stuck a hunter card on him or maybe a shadow card, he might be a bit more usable. He's obviously still pretty good, but compared to Talisca or Ben Arthur, I think I'd rather have those two other cards instead of Can. That Talisca, wow, definitely going to do him. Yeah, I think Talisca could be the one to go for though, for sure. I have actually got a one pack already that I completed from an SBC earlier. I think it was from the Foot Champions SBC. So I've got a rare mega pack to open. So what I think I will do is, I think I'll complete the other SBC. I'll complete this SBC, we'll open 2 packs, and then I think we'll get back to completing some more squad builders. But yeah, those cards are pretty nice, to be honest. There is also Hector Bellerin 86. There's an 88 Williams, 88 Pulisic. If you guys do want to see all the cards, they have posted it out on Twitter. It's on Instagram as well, probably. So yeah, if you guys do want to go and see all of them, that'd be good. I'm getting Talisca no matter what. I think most people will want Talisca for sure. So Brazil players minimum of 2. So I've already got a few players here. What are the requirements? A player from one club, maximum of 2. Rare players, minimum of 2. I might go with Wendell instead. We've got any Brazilian central midfielders? I don't want to use Alan. Would be nice with a better version of Paulinho. Yeah, Paulinho would be a really good card to get an upgrade. But there's quite a lot of good Brazilian players, especially from the Chinese league. Can you imagine if you have flashback Pato, you could have a front 3 of Pato, Talisca and Hulk. And they'd all be so good, man. I think they've done a good job with those weekly objectives in particular. So let's see what cards I've got. It's just got to be a basic team now, really, hasn't it? What is it? 85 chemistry, 78 rated. It shouldn't be too difficult to complete this. Just need players that will link to each other, give some good chemistry to the team. So we've got some Bundesliga Italian players. Not really got anyone to link to there. Might go down the Bundesliga route considering we've got Wendell. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good links. Can you snipe a Brazilian silver for 1.5k on Xbox? Honestly, I don't know how much the silver players will be going for, but they'll probably be quite expensive now. It might actually be worth opening silver packs because the players' value will probably go up quite a bit. Let's see what right back I've got. Smedo, we've got someone from Portuguese League. Got any Portuguese League centre backs? Don't think I have. No. Let's see what midfielders I've got. We've got League Un midfielders, we've got BPL. I think we've got a French centre back, haven't I? Hi, I'm from Bulgaria. That's crazy, bro. Oh, don't donate £5 if you say my cat's a bumblebee. So there you go. You've got to donate £5 now because I've said it. Soz, I'm late. No worries, bro. Welcome to the stream. You're here now. That is the main thing. This might be a little difficult for me. I might have to buy some players off the market, maybe. So let's get Jermaine in there. Let's see what left wingers I've got in the club. Valbuena would get a little bit of a link, so we might have to use him. What left midfielders have we got? Any of use? No, I think we'll go Valbuena. So we're on to 85 chemistry. Aren't there too many special cards? Question mark. I don't know if there's too many. I don't know if you can have too many special cards, really, can you? I think we could probably get away with just putting any right back in here. So maybe go Semedo. And then hopefully we've got a Ligue 1 right winger. No, we haven't. So we just need to get some better chemistry. Shout out to Reese Harvey who says, hi, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. That would do it, boys. That will do the job. So there we go. So we've got 2 packs to open, which is pretty good. So you guys do know what this means. 2 shout-out packs. I mean, that Hulk looks so good. I'm quite tempted to get him. If I got the Talisca, I would probably want to get the Hulk as well. Okay, boys, so we have got 2 shout-out packs to give. So who would like the first shout-out pack? We got some decent packs on the previous live stream as well. We got an 88 Champions League Navas. We got Ozil as well, which was a walkout. But anyway, boys, I think we will give the first shout-out to Zooty Boy. Zooty Boy is going to get the first shout-out. So here we go, boys. Rare Electrium Players Pack. Can we get a walkout? It's not going to be a walkout, unfortunately. It's not even going to be boards. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Lo Celso. Not great, was it, really? Wilfried Zaha in the pack as well. Got an upgraded Mendy. It's okay, but it's not great. These silver players might go for a lot, though. Just packed a 74 CDM. I mean, he might sell for like 5k. I might sell him. He's pretty good, actually, for a silver. I'm going to list him on the market for 6k. I think he'll probably sell. If you guys have got silver players in your club, now might be the time to sell them. Got a French striker here with 84th pace. He might go for a few coins as well. I might sell him. So I think 4k there, 3k. It's not bad though, is it? For silver. Can you show Ben Arthur? I did look at him in concepts and he wasn't appearing for some reason. He looks a very good left back actually, this guy. But I don't think there's any squads for Netherlands players, is there? Anyway, boys, we have got one more shout-out pack to do, so it's going to be a rare mega pack. We could honestly get something pretty big in this. If we got one of these new cards, that'd be great. Who would like the next shout-out pack anyway, boys? Okay, I think we will give the next shout-out pack to the one and only James Wardell. James Wardell, I'm going to give you the shout-out pack. James says, you know you want to pick me. Yes, I do, James. Let's go, boys. Can we get a walkout? Be something good. Be a walkout. It's a walkout, boys. It's a walkout. It's not going to be Brazil. What? Oh, I thought that was Neymar. I honestly thought it was Neymar. But that's Coutinho, boys. Philip Coutinho. I will take that for sure. That is a great pack. James Wardell. Let's go. Let's go, boys. That is what I want to see. I didn't think I'd pack anything good today, to be honest. It was mainly about building squads for you guys, but we've managed to get a Coutinho in the stream, which is great. It's pretty decent. How much does Coutinho sell for? That's the question. So we've also got a Bernardo Silva in there as well. He's going to sell for about 40 odd K, isn't he? I just realised it wouldn't have been Neymar because he's got a new card, hasn't he? So he's around about 30 odd K. I think I'll keep him in the club for now though. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Got to go, lads. Might join later. Thanks for popping into the stream, Vimy. I do appreciate that. Should I open £80 of FIFA points? If you can afford to do so, then sure, why not? I think you could potentially pack something good. They've got what, 45k packs, 25ks. I'd probably wait for another for the next promo. Maybe they might bring out 100k packs or 125k packs. But I think I will complete this 400k team for you guys because we're nearly done with this squad, I think. So this is the team that we've got so far. So it's a 400k team in a 4-4-1-1 formation. So we go with... Do you guys think we should go with Leroy Sané in the left midfield position? It's either Sané... To be honest, we could probably get any BPL player in there. So currently this team that you're seeing on screen costs 138k on Xbox or 145k on PS4. So we've still got quite a few coins to spend on the team. I think we might go with Giorgio Chiellini. Could maybe go with his newly upgraded card. Actually, we could go with Leonardo Bonucci. How much is he selling for? Of course, he's got a new card. 145k there, 130k, 111k, 109, 17, 100k. Do you guys think we should put this Bonucci in the team? Upgraded Felipe Anderson in the left midfield position. That's not a bad shout. I think for goalkeeper, I quite like the 86 Chesney card. He's normally quite reliable. Please shout out. I'll give you a £25 donation. I mean, there's your shout out, bro. So if you want to donate, feel free to do so. You don't have to, though, if you don't want to. How much would this team cost with that Bonucci in there? That's the question. He's not too expensive, really, for what he is. Considering they've literally just been released. He's only about 100k, I think. Let's take a look on Footbin. So, yeah, he's not too much, really. I think he could definitely be in the squad. He's 95k at the moment, and that's on PS4. So, I think we'll go with Bonucci. Let's stick him in there. How do you spell Chesney? I always misspell his name. Just checking his price on Footbin. So it's SCZ. No, SZZ. Alright, so Chesney's in team. So it's 255k on PS4. So still got about 150k left. So what left midfielders are there in the BPL? Because we could actually go with quite a few options here. Of course, we'd have to get a left back to link to the player. Maybe an informed Martial. That might be a good shout. Then we could maybe go Mendy. So informed Martial. And then maybe a Benjamin Mendy. So that comes to 375k. What do you guys think of that team? Felipe, then Sandro. That is a great shout. Whoever made, who did that shout? Foot player. Shout out to you, bro. That is genius. Absolute genius. Alexandro. How did I not think of that? We could actually go with Douglas Costa. Who would you guys say is better? Felipe Anderson or Douglas Costa? We could maybe get an upgraded Felipe Anderson though. Depends how much. I'm checking how much Sandro costs. So we'd still have over 100k. It comes to 290, so we'd have 110k. Let's take a look. What Felipe Anderson card could we get? So he's 88 ones to watch. He's 255, so we wouldn't be able to afford him. We could get... So that's 168 for his 86. So I don't think we'd actually be able to afford an inform Anderson, which is a bit disappointing, really. Could we get an upgraded Douglas Costa is the question, though, really, isn't it? If we could get an upgraded Douglas Costa, that'd be nice. So yeah, we could get his Champions League card that goes for 95k. So yeah, I think that would probably be the best play to go with, because we wouldn't be able to get an upgraded Felipe Anderson. So that is the team, boys. 400k team, pretty solid. I think you could maybe upgrade the right back position if you could get a better version of Hakimi. I think that would probably be worth doing. But for 400k, I think this team looks pretty decent. Let me know in the chat. Rate this team out of 5. So if you guys think this is the best best 400k team, put a 5 out of 5. If you think it's the worst 400k team, put a 1 out of 5. I will quickly just show you the 500k team again as well, because I did build this on stream earlier, but my internet actually crashed and the stream went down. So I did build this 500k team earlier on stream. So we've made a 500k team and we've made a 400k team so far. So most of you guys are saying this team is a 4 out of 5, and I'll take that, honestly. It didn't take too long to make. Of course, we've got the new Carniball or Carniball player. I'm not really sure how you do say that. Bonucci in the team. Got an 89 Ziyech as well. He looks very good. So yeah, boys, that's our second team. So as always, we are going to move on to the next squad builder shout out. So what I want you guys to do is put in the chat what team you would like me to make. So whether it's around a certain player, whether it's a certain formation, a certain league, a certain amount of coins. Maybe you want a 250k team, you want a 1 million coin team. Just let me know in the chat, and you could be in with the chance of being the next squad builder shout out. Getting quite a few suggestions from you guys. I do appreciate that. So I think the next squad builder shout out that we are going to give is going to go to, I think we're going to have to give it to... Let's take a look. I think we're going to give it to the one and only... Just trying to make sure I make the right team. So we're going to give it to Bon Samder. I think that's how you say your name, bro. Which is a 700k team around ones to watch Quincy Proms. So we're going to go 700k. If it will let me type it. Let's just put 700. Around Quincy Proms. And that was from Bon Samder. I think I'm saying your name correctly. But again, honestly, I'm not sure. Hope I pronounced your name correctly anyway, bro. So I do actually own Quincy Proms myself. He's ones to watch. And I'm guessing he is untradeable in your team, bro, isn't he? So straight away, the players I'm thinking that we could get linked to Quincy Proms. Ben Yedder is obviously a really good card. I would probably say let's go Ben Yedder. So I'm thinking maybe a 4-3-3 formation. And get Ben Yedder in the striker position. So of course he has got his Europa League card, but his Europa League card is really expensive. So I think it'd probably be best just to go with his 84. His 84 inform costs 92k on the market. So that's not too expensive really, because I've used his 84 inform and it's really good. So I think that would probably be worth doing. Got to go, says Taylor_14. Thanks for popping into the stream, bro. I do appreciate that. So we've got a pretty nice looking team already. So we've got Ben Yedder and Proms in there. So I'm thinking... Now this could be very naughty for an attack. Kylian Mbappe, right midfield. Or right wing, should I say. If we got Mbappe in the team, I think that would be a very deadly attack. So he goes for 232k. So that takes the price up to 324k. But I think it's probably worth getting. Mbappe in the team for sure. Go with Marcelo at left back. We could go with Marcelo. It depends really on what other players we pick in the midfield. So we could honestly pick any midfield we want. We've got to get a French midfielder to go with Mbappe though. So let's probably focus on that first of all. I think that'd probably be the play to go with. Could maybe go Tolisso. Tolisso, Kondogbia, Bakayoko, Rabiot. Could maybe go Nabil Fekir actually. So I've got a few people in the chat saying to go with Kondogbia. Depends really if you want to go with an attacking team or a defensive team. So we've got someone saying Rabiot. It's not a bad shout. Who would you guys say is the best option to go with then? So we've got Kondogbia, Rabiot or Fekir. I'm thinking maybe to go with Fekir. If we went Fekir there, and then maybe put... Kondogbia isn't French. No, he's not actually French, but he has got a French card at the moment on FIFA, hasn't he? So we could just go with the... I think we might go down this route though, because if we went with Tolisso, use Tolisso as the more defensive midfielder. And then this is what we could do. We could then get some of the Bayern Munich players in there. So we could go with Jerome Boateng. And then we could go David Alaba. And that way we could get any Bayern Munich. Who would you guys say is a better option to go? We could go with Thiago. Could get his newly upgraded 87. Or we could go James Rodriguez. Who would you guys rather go with? Thiago or James Rodriguez? Let me know in the chat. So I'm going to take a look how much this team will cost so far. So Let's add all these players in on Footbin. So Jerome Boateng, let's get him in there. Alaba. So it's currently up to 453k on PS4 and 360 on Xbox One. So we've got one person saying go with James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez got a few for Thiago as well. Me personally, I would probably rather have Thiago. Did you see the team I sent you on Instagram, Mr. DJM? Yeah, I do look at all the comments on Instagram. I can't unfortunately respond to all you guys because if I respond to one of you, I've got to respond to like 100 comments. So, but yeah, I do read all of the comments sent to me on Instagram. James has got no stamina. See, I think we'll go Thiago then. He does have 5-star skills, of course, as well, which is really useful to have. So let's stick Thiago in there and let's see how much that does cost. So that's up to 477 on PS4. So we've still got 300k left. So I'm thinking Rafael Varane would be a really good shout to go with in the centre back position. Because he would link to Tolisso as well. He's not too expensive either anymore on FIFA, I don't think. Let's take a look. Varane, how much is Varane going for? 71k. And then we could go with Thibaut Courtois. 90 rated goalkeeper. Most people, I would say, think Courtois is the best goalkeeper in the game. A lot of people like Courtois. And then we could actually go with an informed Lala, which might be the best shout to go with. So that's up to 602k. So we've still got 100k left. So what version of Lala could we go with? It'd probably have to be the 84 Lala. But the 84 Lala is very good. I've used the 84 before. So that team currently costs 660k on the PS4 and it only costs 538k on the Xbox. That's not including the price of ones to watch proms. So I mean, obviously if you guys did want to get this team and you don't own proms, you would have to buy them off the market. Have you got any tips for FUT champions? My advice would be, when you're playing well, play as many matches as possible. But if you are on a bit of a losing streak, try and take a break. That's probably my advice that I'd give you. But apart from that, I mean, I don't know, maybe watch other YouTube videos on tips how to improve on your gameplay. But honestly, it really does depend on what team you use. If you're using a really good team, it's obviously just going to help. I think there's obviously skill involved on FUT champs, but it depends how good your team is. If you want to do really well anyway. So this is the team. I'm just trying to think, how could we maybe upgrade this? We could probably get a better version of Fekir. That might be worth doing. So yeah, we could afford to get the Champions League Fekir. So I think that's what we'll do. And then that will complete this team off. So if we went with the 86 Fekir, he's got so many different cards though. So that is the team, boys. So as always, you can rate this team out of 5. So put in the chat whether you think it's the best 700k team you've ever seen. So if it's the best team you think you've ever seen for 700k, put a 5 out of 5 in the chat. If you think it's the worst, put a 1 out of 5. Let me know what you guys thought of it, and then we will move on to our next squad builder shout. But I do like the look of this team. I think defensively, I think it would be very solid. I like the defence and I really like the attack. I think the midfield is a bit weak though, if I'll be honest. So most of you guys are saying 4 out of 5. We've got a few 5 out of 5s. We've got a 3 out of 5. 3.7 out of 5. So yeah, thanks for the feedback, guys. So I think we will move on to our next squad builder shout. So we've already made 3 teams, which is... I've done that in pretty quick timing really. I thought it might take me quite a while to make some of these squads, but yeah, we'll move on. I think we'll do about 2 more squad builders. So who would like the next squad builder shout out? Put in the chat what team you'd like me to make around a certain player, a certain amount of coins, a certain formation, a certain league, anything like that. Put it in the chat and you could be the next squad builder shout out. because we've already made a 700k team, a 500k team, and a 400k team. So let me know a certain amount of coins if you want, but probably try and stay away from a budget that we've already done. So we don't really want to make another 400k, 500k, or 700k team. But anything else would be fine. Headliner Hernandez for 1 million coins. We've got a few people saying 100k with a new Talisca. I mean, I really do want to get that Talisca. Headliner Zabata for 600k. We've got a 532 500k team. So we have already made a 500k team, so I probably won't pick you, bro. Okay, so I think I've made my decision anyway. So the shout out that we are going to give is to Merc Okelelo. I think that's how you say your name, bro. But again, I'm so sorry if I pronounce it wrong. But anyway, the squad builder shout out is for a 600k team around Falcao. So that is the next team that we're going to do, 600k. And I do actually own Falcao, so that's obviously will come in handy for sure. Have you got any idea of what formation you'd like to play, bro? Let me know in the chat. So players that would link to Falcao, obviously there's Colombian players like James Rodriguez. I think Guajardo might be of some use. He's got quite a few good informed cards. So you don't mind what formation it is or anything like that. Okay, so I'm probably going to go... We could maybe go 4-3-2-1. And what left wingers are there that play in the French league? Neymar, of course, but I don't know if we'd be able to afford Neymar in the 600k budget. How much does Neymar go for on the market? I'll take a look on Footbin. So he goes for 427k on PS4, so no, we wouldn't be able to afford him. What about Di Maria? So Di Maria has actually got a Champions League card that sells for 67k. He's got quite a lot of special cards, to be honest. I think we'll go with this Di Maria card. He looks really good. Could we get a better version of Guajardo? I think we probably could. I think we'll go with his 85 Champions League card, Guajardo. I do like Guajardo though. I think he plays very well on FIFA. Road to the final. Go Verratti. No, because 2-star weak foot. Which player's got 2-star weak foot? Di Maria. Yeah, that is a good point to be fair, but I don't think it's too big of an issue. '68 finishing. Who's that? Guajardo. Yeah, that is actually a good point. They're not. These two players are more wingers, aren't they? They're not really. They're not really goal scorers. I think we might change the formation. We could perhaps get James Rodriguez in there. That might work. Go with road to the final, Guajardo. I think he'd probably be a bit too expensive for the budget, would he not? I think he's probably about over 200k. You could do one without wingers. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but it's who are we going to link to Falcao is the question. Let's maybe try it though. Could maybe go 4-1-2-1-2. Because yeah, I don't think those wingers were great, were they? Di Maria. Di Maria is not great. for his 2-star weak foot, and Guadrado's finishing isn't very good either. So in terms of strikers from Liga 1, could maybe go with an informed Depay. Florian Thauvin. Go with Sabata. That is a great shout, actually. Who said that? I'm going to give you a shout out. Shout out to foot_player who said Sabata. That is a great shout. I know Mertens has actually got a new card, hasn't he, for the for this new thing. So yeah, as we can see, we've got a bit of a Colombian link going on, but there's not many other options for Colombian players, is there? That's probably the main problem. So of course, James Rodriguez already used him. Guadrado, I think he'd probably be too expensive to get his road to the final. Muriel, I don't think he'd be able to fit into the team. So we'd probably need to go. Let's take a think. I could maybe put James Rodriguez there. I don't know what to do here, boys. Let me know in the chat if you've got any ideas. I'm doing the Talisca weekly objective now. I will definitely do it at some stage. Thiago left central midfield. Problem is though, he doesn't. That would leave either Falcao or Zapata off of full chemistry, wouldn't it? So we'd need to have a Liga and central midfielder. Says Fabregas in form, maybe? I don't think he'd be that great though, Fabregas. Julian Draxler. Could maybe go with Julian Draxler and get Goretzka. That might work, and then we could... Who could we go with in this position? Problem is, James Rodriguez needs to get chemistry, but also Zapata needs to get chemistry, so it'd have to be a Colombian midfielder. Serie A left, Liga 1 on the right. Yeah, that's what we've got at the moment. We could potentially change that. Can't defend at all. Goretzka, overrated. I don't think he is that great defensively. I think he's more of a box-to-box midfielder. Go with Lerma. It depends if you own Lerma though, bro. Mirko Oleko, do you own Lerma? Let me know, because if you own Lerma, then we could just stick him in there. But I don't think you own him, do you, bro? Let me know though, because if you do, it'd make the squad a lot easier to complete. I think we could go with Guarín. No, you don't own Lerma. So yeah, we'd maybe go with Guarín, but I don't think we'd be able to get him on full chemistry either. We could go with someone like a Sami Khedira, but again, James Rodriguez would not have full chemistry. Wants to watch Muriel, inform Guarín. If we went with inform Guarín though, there'd be no way to get him onto full chemistry. I think we might, maybe we could go with this formation instead. We could get some more Colombians in there. Could maybe get Guadrado in there. So I think he'd be pretty good as a right midfielder. He's not really a right forward, but as a right midfielder he might be useful. So then this way we could go with any left midfielder from Serie A. Well, I don't know if we'd be able to get Goretzka into the team. We could probably get Goretzka into the team some way. I don't know if we really need Goretzka though, do we? Go with Douglas Costa. So I think we might have to do the same thing in terms of going with Boateng and Alaba again, maybe. We could go with Boateng and Hummels. Like that. But it's then who do we go with in left midfield? Put Goretzka midfield and put Khedira at CDM. Khedira is actually a good shout at CDM. Could go with the UEFA Champions League Khedira because I do own him. Then James Rodriguez, what are we going to do with James Rodriguez? Left midfield, inform Muriel. Is he a left midfielder or is he what is he, a left winger? Go with Sandro and Costa. So if we put Goretzka back into the team, I don't think Douglas Costa would be on full chemistry, would he? Go with Gnabry, Coman in form. See, if we put Costa in there, and even if we had Sandro, Costa wouldn't be on full chemistry, so we wouldn't be able to do it. Use 4-1-2-1-2 in brackets 2. Well, we've already tried that and we didn't really get anywhere with it. Could maybe swap them around and try and get Falcao to link to someone. So there's only really Di Maria, isn't there? Left midfielder or Neymar, but we can't afford Neymar. I think maybe we might have to go Muriel. I don't think Muriel will be that great as a left midfielder. That's my only issue with going with Muriel. He's only got 29 defending. He's more of an attacking player, isn't he? He's pretty good, but I just don't know if he's... I don't know if he'd be that good in this formation. Sandro Costa, as Sandro and Costa have a super link. Let's take a look, see what the chemistry would be. So Douglas Costa, Alexandro, because I think that team would be really, it'd play pretty well if we got both of these players in there. So there's Sandro and Costa. So yeah, Costa would be on non-chemistry according to this. So that could work actually. What about the foot swap deal Colombian player? So you're probably thinking of Lerma, but he doesn't actually own Lerma, so he wouldn't be able to use him. Neuer, Boateng, Hummels. I'll need to check to see how much it does cost on Footbin, but we might be able to upgrade the team if we've got a few more coins spare. As if someone's got a 92 rated card, that is incredible. Let's take a look quickly how much it is on Footbin. So it's a 600k team, so I don't know if we'll be able to afford this team in a 600k budget. Zapata's quite expensive. I mean, he's over 100k. Do you guys think Matt Hummels is good enough to be in the team? Now, I don't know if I like Hummels. I've used him a few times. Obviously, he just lacks a bit of pace. That would probably be my main issue with him. I think this team's decent, but I think it would need to be upgraded in a few positions. So we've actually got a lot of coins left over. We'll go Cancelo at the right back position. So this team currently costs 362k on PS4, so we've still got like 300k left to upgrade the team, so we can definitely get some better players. So I think first of all we'll get rid of Goretzka and maybe get his inform. How much is his inform? It's only 68k, so we can get a Goretzka inform. That'll definitely be a shout. That'll improve his defending a bit as well. So his inform's actually got 80 defending. So he could definitely play CDM for sure. Even though he's in form, he's actually a cam. Get an icon, they're 370k. I don't think we'll be able to get an icon in there. Go with Casemiro in the CDM position. The problem if we went with Casemiro, we wouldn't be able to use James Rodriguez. And then the whole team would go and fall apart. Get informed Stark for Hummels. Would you say he's better than Hummels though? I think he's only, what, an 81 rated player. So we've still got around 170k to upgrade this team. So who would you say needs upgrading more? James Rodriguez? Or we could upgrade Douglas Costa maybe? Or we could get an even better version of Guadrado. Well, the next version of Guadrado costs 270k, so I don't think we'll be able to get him. Let's have a look, see how much upgraded James Rodriguez would cost. So we would actually be able to afford James Rodriguez the road to the final. I think that would be worth doing. Because this cam position in this formation is so important really. You need to have a good player in this position. So we could actually go with this 90 James Rodriguez. And this team would cost 570 on PS4. It costs 511 on Xbox One. And you could still maybe upgrade a few players like Cancelo, Costa. But I think we will wrap that up as that team for 600k. I think the team's pretty decent overall. We've got two good pacey wingers. Falcao and Zapata are both very good in the air at winning headers. So what I would look to do is get it out wide, use the pace in the wide areas. So just to confirm, as you can see there, oh wait, Goretzka's on 5 chemistry, but surely he would be on full chemistry. Yeah, because he's got 3 strong links to James Rodriguez, Boateng and Hummels. So yeah, every player would be on 10 chemistry if you guys did want to get this team. So you could go inform Sandro. Yeah, that's a shout to be fair. But yeah, that is the 600k team. So I think we will do... We'll do another squad builder because we've made, what, a 700k team, a 400k, 500k, 600k. So we've got one more squad builder I think we'll do. We'll do one more squad builder shout for today, boys. So as always, put it in the chat now what team you'd like me to make. So whether it's around a certain player, a certain amount of coins. You guys know the drill by now. Just put it in the chat. I will try to read everyone's suggestions. And yeah, we will finish off with one more squad builder. And then we'll probably wrap up the stream for today. So we've got a 1.5 mil team, a 500k team with Flashback Torres, Hulk 87 and Oblak for 600k, 100k team. Can you do an 800k team around 86 Gylfi Sigurdsson? 600k, 650k with Desai and Walker, both untradeable. Please, I've been here from the start. I do appreciate that, bro. 150k around Inform Poulsen, Werner and 9 Golan. 700k around Bale. So we don't really want to do another team that we've already done. So we've done 400k, we've done 500k, we've done 600k, 700k. So we want to avoid those ones really. 100k team, 1.3 mil with Flashback Ibra and Future Delit. 500k with Carniball, Hector Bellerin. How much does that Bellerin go for? 1 million with Pogba and Kante. Okay, boys, I think I do need to make a decision. I'm just reading every single one of your guys' comments. So I think the final team that we will finish up on will be... Can you make a 1 million coin team, 300k team? It's difficult to choose, man, because you've got so many suggestions. $100k. I think quite a lot of you guys are saying 100k because I want to make sure I make a team that quite a few of you guys can use. So a lot of you guys are saying 100k, so I think we'll go with a 100k team. I've not done a 100k team in ages as well. Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying make a 100k team. So put it in the chat, what player should I build the team around, or what formation should I choose? You guys can really help out on this last one. Let me know what you want, because quite a few guys say make a 100k team. Build it around the new Talisca. That's actually not a bad shout. Would you guys like me to make a team around that new Talisca for 100k? I think that might be worth doing. We could maybe use him in a 4-2-3-1. You could probably make quite a good team for 100k. Don't know why I'm searching Turkey. That was the league that he used to play in. Now plays in the Chinese league, of course. 88 rated Talisca. What a card that is. Just look at those stats. That is incredible. Matuidi and Nongolan are 20k for the both of the players. That is very good value for money. Two really good CDMs as well. So yeah, I think we could probably go with a Serie A defence. I think Serie A is normally a good option to go with in terms of the defence. He is more than 100k probably. Well, you can't actually buy him on the market, so he'd be untradeable. But I'm guessing that quite a lot of you guys will probably end up getting this Talisca card. So what other players are there in the Chinese league that we could link to him? So Inform Hulk would be too expensive. Did Oscar get upgraded? He's now got an upgraded rare card. Would you say it's worth putting Oscar into the team? 83 upgrade. He might be worth using, to be honest. What cams are out today? Well, of course, there's a new Talisca. There's the Ben Yedder as well. I think he's a cam. Go Brazilian team. To be fair, we could probably get quite a lot of Brazilians in there. Jesus has actually got a newly upgraded card, hasn't he? He looks insane. I think if we're going to go down the Brazil route, I could actually go with Charlison. Go with Iniesta. '88 Michael Owen, is he good? I've not actually used '88 Michael Owen. I meant came, not cams. Oh right, I see, bro. There's quite a lot of new cards that are out today. Go with Fabinho and Fernandinho. One to watch with Charlison is only 19k. What position is his ones to watch? Is he a striker or is he a left midfielder? So I think his ones to watch is left mid, isn't it? Could maybe change the formation. Go 4-2-3-1 wide. Go for ones to watch with Charlison. I've not actually used his ones to watch, but he does look good. What Brazilian right midfielders are there? There is Willian that we could maybe go with, isn't there? And we could maybe get like a Brazil / BPL team. Maybe go Gabriel Jesus. Paulinho CDM, that is actually a great shout. I mean, that links pretty nicely. Have I ever heard of a soda called Fax Condi? Honestly, no, I've not. But apparently it's from Denmark. Fernandinho CDM. We could go with Fernandinho. We've actually got quite a few options that we could go with now, because most of these players will be on full chemistry. Let's take a look, see how much this team at the moment costs on Footbin. I'm surprised how cheap Richarlison is, really, considering 84 ones to watch. And he's 17k according to Footbin. That's very good value for money. He's got 5-star weak foot as well, hasn't he? So at the moment, this only costs 33k, so still got quite a lot of coins left. Get Fernandinho and Mendy at left back. Left back Alex Telles. I actually like that you thought of that. That might be a good shout, because we could maybe get some special cards in the defence. It's not Turkish. Why do I keep searching the Turkish league? It's the Portuguese league I'm looking for. Where is it? Here it is. So we could go Alex Telles. They've got quite a few good left backs in that league. 2 really good left backs actually. So we could maybe go Pepe perhaps. I actually like the look of this Mathieu card. But I don't know if we'd be able to get him in on chemistry. Go with Militiao. He's got a very good centre back card. We wouldn't be able to get his 87 though. He'd be too expensive for a 100k team. But we could go with his other inform. He's got 83 pace, this card. Maybe do that and put Paulinho there. What do you guys think of that? I think that's pretty good. SBC Hulk costs around about 230k. That's interesting, to be fair. I mean, it's not too expensive. Non-Golan left CDM with Dalbert left back. Go with Alisson in goal. We could go with Alisson. We could maybe go with Davinson Sanchez. He's one of the centre backs. And then go with Lloris, not Lloris, go with Alisson, like you said. We would need to get a Spurs player into the team though, or Colombian. Go with Casillas. We could go Casillas. If you own the flashback Casillas, of course you could stick him in there. How do you spell Militiao's name? That's the question. How do you spell it? M-I-L. So at the moment, this team would probably cost, so up to 75k. Let's stick Davinson Sanchez in there, see how much that takes the team up to. So that's up to 80k. So we've got 20k to fill these last 2 positions. So what would you guys say? Go with Arias in form, only 20k. Go Dembele. I think that's got to be the play, hasn't it, boys? Dembele, that is a great shout. For a 100k team to have Dembele and Paulinho as your 2 CDMs, I think that works very nicely. So who would you guys recommend going for in the right back position? Would you say maybe Antonio Valencia? Could go Valencia, or you could go... I think Kyle Walker would probably be a bit too expensive, wouldn't he? So it'd probably be Valencia or Ricardo Pereira maybe. Go with Aurier, really solid. UEFA Champions League Trippier. Aurier, UEFA Champions League Danilo. I would personally go Valencia, I think. But a lot of you guys are saying go with Aurier. So there's Aurier there, who's got 79 pace. You could go Valencia. Valencia's got better pace. He's got better dribbling. He's got better passing. Physicality, Aurier has got better, and they've got the same defending. So yeah, I think that'll probably do it for the 100k team, boys. I think that's a pretty solid team for 100k. Of course, you'd have to get yourself the 88 Talisca. But defensively, I quite like the look of that team. And the midfield I think is pretty solid. Paulinho, Dembele, you got decent wingers as well. I think you could maybe look to replace Jesus. If you want to flashback Pato, I think that'd be perfect. But yeah, boys, I think that'll probably wrap up the stream, to be honest, though, because we've made, how many squad builders have we made? We've made a 100k team, we've made a 400k team, a 500k team, a 600k team, and a 700k team. We've made quite a lot of teams. So yeah, I think that'll probably wrap it up. Unfortunately, we did have a bit of an error early on where my live stream did actually cut out, but we've managed to recover it pretty nicely. Of course, we've got these new Carniball cards. I'm probably going to build a silver team. I'll probably have to get a Brazil team. Brazil or French. I want both those cards though, to be honest. Thanks for all the amazing streams, dude. Hey man, no problem. I really enjoy it, to be honest, as well. But yeah, guys, I think that is just going to wrap up the stream for today, though. So, do appreciate all you boys being in here and coming back, checking out the stream. Really appreciate that. But yeah, that's probably going to be about it from me for today, guys. So yeah, I'll catch you either in the next video or in the next live stream.